How's it going, Mrs. Rathke? My name is Chris, this is Catherine, and this is our cooking show.
Yeah.
These are all the ingredients we have right here. Onion, corn, mixed vegetables, brown rice, rubbed sage.
It's been there for a couple hours now. It's the entire chicken carcass, and I already picked off all the pieces of chicken. So we're about to strain it into this pot here. That's a strainer.
Please don't burn me. Chicken. Strain.
Yes. So that was just all the like bones and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty, but you know, that's okay. Nice.
All good. So now we're gonna turn it on like a low setting.
Low setting. We're just trying to heat up the chicken broth a little bit, even though it's got in the crock pot. Maybe take it to a boil. I'm not exactly sure, but
You have a little pan. So in order to make your soup like, you know, a little bit on the thicker side, you make a roux. So Reagan, can you get the butter out of there? Featuring my siblings. You know how to cut an onion?
no.
Okay. So what you do is you cut off both sides. So if you basically Google anywhere like how to cut an onion, there's like 8 million different ways. You just want to cut it up kind of tiny. And then you have to like peel.
Yeah, because onion has layers, and you know you can learn that at a very young age. Shrek is a great movie.
Fine, making sound effects. Alright, so when you cut stuff, the best way to not cut your fingertips off is to go like that, and you like curve them under. And because in your chicken soup you really don't want that much onion in one bite, you just gotta chop it up real small.
Tiny pieces.
How's it going over there, Chris?
It's going great, though. Oh, you're putting all that in there.
Yeah.
All
Once it melts, yeah. Normally, what you do is you put it in the really big pot first.
But there was a slight problem, and
We forgot, so this is how we're doing it.
everyone makes mistakes.
We're doing it out of order, and sometimes that's okay in cooking. Sometimes. So what you do with the roux is you add a little bit of the broth to it. Just doing a little bit at a time.
You gotta really let it soak into the onions and make sure
Can
they're
you keep
moist.
stirring it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I don't know if the camera can hear this, but that would be my 5th grade brother playing the bass upstairs.
The base, that's sick.
Then this is gonna go straight in.
Now normally that would be there in there before, right?
Yes, so it'd be the opposite. You would pour the broth into this roux.
Well, we're just experimenting right now. Maybe this will be
Yes.
better. It's hard to tell, but we'll figure out when we're done.
Yeah. So we're gonna stir it. You can see all that onions in here. We can add our vegetables now. Now, you can pick any sort of vegetable mixture you want. Everyone has their preferences. All of the chicken that we took off of that rotisserie chicken. That's the carcass over there behind Chris.
It's kind of disgusting. Well,
It kind of was disgusting, but it's okay. So some of these pieces are good as is, but other ones you're gonna wanna cut up more. I'm gonna let Chris do it.
nice. This looks kind of good.
So, and the other ones you just plop right into your soup. Alright,
All of the chicken is done.
we're doing good.
Make sure you stir this occasionally.
If your burner is too high, then it can stick to the bottom. Then it's a pain to clean up.
Yeah, so don't.
In theory, after this, you can kind of go anywhere you want. You could add potatoes, you can add rice, you can add noodles. I think today we're gonna add rice, 'cause that's one of my favorites. Or you could add dumplings, but that's very complicated, which is totally a next step video. I think we're going to do about 1/3 of a cup. The more rice you add, the thicker it becomes because rice absorbs. So now basically, we're just gonna add seasoning next. It's a big pot of soup. So
Yeah, and when you get your salt and pepper, really make sure you put your arms into it. It's a good workout.
now you can always add more, but you can't take it away. The best way to take it away if you over salt it is potatoes. It'll help absorb some of it, but don't plan on that.
Yeah, I personally don't like potatoes in soup a lot.
That makes a lot. So how you know this is all done is when all the vegetables are thawed and the meat and the rice are all warm. So basically you just have to taste test it and let it sit here for a while.
Absolutely.
So,
Only time will tell when it is done. If it's disgusting, it's not done. And if it stays disgusting, then you probably messed something up.
Alright, so I think that's it. This has been Catherine and Chris. Bye.